Transported via helicopter, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon topped off his three-day visit to Bangladesh on Tuesday with a stop at the Mobarokpur Community Clinic in the remote northeast region of Moulvibazaar, where community health workers are being trained in a joint initiative by Bangladesh and the United Nations to improve maternal and neonatal health by drastically increasing the number of women who give birth with a skilled attendant. Following, the UN chief attended a courtyard health meeting where local workers assemble pregnant women and lactating mothers in birth preparation and newborn child rearing assistance, also a UN-backed project. Speaking to the expectant mothers, Mr. Ban said, "I am very impressed to see the remarkable achievement of the Bangladesh government in reducing child and maternal mortality rates. The government is doing an excellent job," he said.
Well, what we're doing here is we bring pregnant and lactating women together, almost on a weekly basis, to talk about their health. But when it comes to pregnant women, we prepare them for their delivery. We talk about antenatal care, we talk about what's good for them, food and nutrition. Make sure that they prepare for the birthing, which is very important, because if that doesn't happen, and often they deliver at home, and of course we want to make sure that they deliver in a facility like the community clinic we saw just, or a district hospital. And with the lactating women, of course, we impress upon them the importance of breastfeeding, exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months, good nutrition, and of course postnatal care, which is a very important part of the health strategy here.
The Secretary General went on to visit Dhaka University, the nation's oldest and most prestigious university, where the UN chief was conferred with an honorary Doctor of Law degree by the President of Bangladesh, Zilur Rahman, for his tireless commitment to protecting world peace. During his speech, Mr. Ban told the audience that his second priority is building a safer and more secure world. He also commemorated the troops killed on duty in various UN peacekeeping operations. The Secretary General said that Bangladesh is already a leader on what must be the world's #1 priority for the 21st century, sustainable development.
5 imperatives for the next 5 years. 5 generational opportunities to shape the world of tomorrow through the decisions we make today. Bangladesh is well placed to contribute to this ambitious agenda. You are already a leader on what must be the world's #1 priority for the 21st century, sustainable development. We need to do more for the poor. We need to create jobs, offer better health care, provide clean water, affordable energy, and stable food prices for the world's people.
Highlighting key initiatives being undertaken by the government, from reducing maternal and child mortality rates to offering e-services for the public. The Secretary General said that it is no secret that in doing this, Bangladesh has become a model to the world. During Tuesday's press conference, the UN chief ended his remarks telling the press that it is particularly important that the next elections in early 2014 be conducted in a transparent and credible way. In this regard, he said, "I expect the political leaders to look beyond the party lines to the future of Bangladesh, to work together for the future of Bangladesh."
I'm here to shine a global spotlight on that progress, particularly on all you have done to advance women's and children's health. This is an engine for achieving the Millennium Development Goals. Much of my time and discussions here have also focused on the priority of sustainable development. Here too, Bangladesh has much to offer the world. Yesterday, I attended the Climate Vulnerable Forum. Bangladesh is among the countries most at risk, but your vision and action has already saved tens of thousands of lives. Bangladesh is also setting an example on carbon neutrality and green growth.
As the UN chief's tour through South Asia and Southeast Asia is to showcase the progress and leadership taken by nations of this region in advancing women's and children's health in the context of the UN's chief 2010 initiative known as Every Woman, Every Child, The Secretary General said that the UN wants to use Bangladesh's achievements in the field of child and maternal health as a showcase to the world. In his ongoing efforts to building a safer and more secure world, through such efforts as promoting sustainable development and empowering the world's women and youth, the UN chief outlined key areas of his remaining tour, which will take him to Thailand and Indonesia. What's coming up next, and what would you like to see happen in conclusion of this segment of your journey?
I'm going to visit Thailand and have a bilateral meeting with the new Prime Minister Yingluck, and I'll try to see the damages of recent flooding and try to meet with those people affected. And I'll also try to visit some health clinic centers to showcase the examples of Thai government's success stories. From there, I will try to visit the Kalimantan mountain, where I want to see for myself the impact of deforestation, which affects the climate change phenomenon in Indonesia. From there, I'll try to go to Bali, where I'll participate in UN and ASEAN summit meeting. Of course, during that occasion, I'll have an opportunity of engaging myself with many world leaders who are going to participate in ASEAN summit and East Asian summit meeting. And this is a part of my ongoing efforts to engage with the member states.
As part of his ongoing commitment to build international momentum and consensus on issues from food insecurity to climate change, the Secretary General is urging all world leaders to attend and push forward efforts during such key events such as the upcoming COP17 on climate change to be held in Durban, South Africa, and the Rio+20 conference on sustainable development to be held in Brazil next June. Afaf Kanja for South News in Dhaka, Bangladesh.